Let's get on over to Scott.
Should have thrown them at my house when you were a teenager, but I digress.
Like, let's protect our eggs.
Yeah.
We got a lot going on in terms of the weather changes for tomorrow.
We really do, and we want you to be weather aware for tomorrow. We're going to be covering this all day long, and we issued a first alert weather day at the end of last week for Tuesday because we knew we'd see some changes on the way. So widespread rain is on the way and a rain-snow mix for some. So alerting you to that fact. For the Metroplex, I think it's going to be too warm for snow to stick. We might see a dusting if we get there, if the temperatures get cool enough, but I don't anticipate travel trouble through the Metroplex. But some accumulation is going to be possible in our northwest counties. That's why there is a first alert weather day. So this is the thinking for Tuesday afternoon. Accumulating snow in the far northwest sides of North Texas, maybe along our Red River counties. That rain-snow mix, including parts of the Metroplex, getting close to the I-20 corridor. Then southeast of that, a cold rain through the majority of the day. So here's the temperature forecast and the precip forecast with that. First alert for you, futurecast for you. Here we are at 6, 7 in the morning. The scattered rain around, more widespread rain out to the west. This is spreading its way from west to east. Some pockets of some heavier rain, 10 to near 11. But you notice already in the northwest sides, seeing that changeover happening closer towards midday into the afternoon hours. Still cold rain, but possibly in the low 40s to the upper 30s. Seeing that changeover happening. And then as we go into the late afternoon hours, we start to see that wraparound effect happening. That's where we can see some accumulation up through parts of Cook County, stretching over to the Sherman area, and maybe even seeing some snow switching over in parts of the Metroplex late afternoon to the early evening hours before that it all just clears on out of here by the time we get to near midnight or near 1 in the morning. So that's where there's the winter weather advisory. Does not include the Metroplex right now. It's all the counties indicated in purple from about noon tomorrow until midnight. So what are we talking about? Well, less than 3 inches of snow possible, mainly on elevated surfaces or grassy surfaces for us. Keep it in mind, plan on some slippery road conditions there. The futurecast shows maybe some of that accumulating snow that will be developing late in the day. You notice that maybe a 10th near DFW if that happens. That's why I'm going for maybe a dusting to the northwest, about 2 to 3 inches of that. So snow forecast, maybe a dusting. Cold rain south of the 20 corridor, and again, that half of an inch to near 3 inches of elevated surfaces or grassy surfaces. So we're not the only ones dealing with this. Winter storm warnings through Oklahoma stretching all the way up to near St. Louis. If you have travel plans there, plan accordingly. Where are we right now? 49 degrees with our winds out of the east near about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Our temperatures as we go through the remainder of the evening hours will continue to cool down. So again, that upper low continues east overnight. The rain moves in for your morning commute. Leave early tomorrow morning. Also, your evening commute is going to be challenging with that rain-snow mix mainly to the north and the west and the transition around midday. So we're going to be seeing temperatures tomorrow mid-40s dropping through the day. Precip chances about 100%. But when we factor in the winds, it's going to feel like the 30s all day long into the evening hours, possibly down near the freezing mark or below is what it's going to feel like. So just bundle up if you're going to be heading on out, and you can see those future temperatures really starting to drop as we go through the day. Then after that, we will see some sunshine return eventually by Thursday. We have 49 on Wednesday after we start out at 35, but look at Thursday morning below the freezing mark. Very close to that by Friday morning, but sunny skies on the way for us. Temps back into the 60s by Saturday. Another front Sunday to Monday, but staying above the freezing mark, and just little rain chances with that one, Nicole.
Kiddos.